Hello everybody, good evening. How's everybody doing? I hope we're all well. Fortunately, I'm in the hospital. I'm not feeling too well. I had to come in. Yeah, because I had pain I wasn't resolving. But I'm just here to rant actually. What is it with hospital staff that don't listen when you advise them? Especially if you've lived with a condition like sickle cell that you are born with. So you've lived with it for however old you are. So for instance, I'm 43. I've been living with sickle cell since I was 0 years old. So I know how the condition does, and I know things about my body. I have lived with this body for 43 years. So when you advise when you advise hospital staff that, oh, sorry, I'm difficult to bleed, or you probably need an ultrasound to bleed me, why is it that they don't believe? They don't believe the patient, and they'll rather see the patient in extra pain, put the patient through extra pain because of their ego, or because of what exactly is it? What is the cause of it? Because I don't understand. And sometimes I wish that I could sit the hospital staff down and start poking them with needles the way they've been poking me. Sure, because I'm not screaming. I'm not screaming because I don't want you to get addicted. It's not like it's not painful. It's painful. I'm just not screaming because I'm used to pain. It's not like it's not painful. I can scream. Sometimes I just wish I could take the needle and poke the person instead and let them feel what I'm feeling. So unfair. I come to the hospital because I've been battling sickle cell pain at home and it's not resolving. I now come into the hospital, add extra pain on it because you've touched where you're not supposed to touch, you've tried to bleed from where you're not supposed to bleed. Not fair. I think we need more people to put themselves in the shoes of these patients. How would they feel if it is you that somebody is poking you like that, blindly, for that matter? After you've advised them that I'm difficult to bleed, you need the ultrasound. Just to go and get the ultrasound, just to maybe go to another ward or to wait for them to finish is the problem. You come and say, oh, no, I'm not doing anything yet. I'm just going to check. I promise if I don't see anything, I won't go in blindly. I just want to check. From checking, okay, yes, I'm very sure I can get this one. I'm very, very sure I can get this one. I'm going to go in. Is that okay? Is that okay? Of course, who will say no? If you say no, they'll make up their mind. This person is wicked. This person is being difficult. This person is me. And then sometimes you see some people that will say, oh, you're the first person I'm meeting with a person that is not rude, that is not anyhow. Meanwhile, you are the ones that cause it. Those people too, they don't want to be rude. They would have been rude to you in the past. They didn't want to be rude. It's how you've spoken to them or what, who knows. So if you say okay, if you say no, don't check, they make up their minds like you are being difficult. So you are forced to say okay, check, and then they go poking you multiple times blindly. Everybody knows I'm difficult to bleed. Everybody is on my care plan. That's why I take subcut when I come to the hospital. Everybody knows I'm difficult to bleed. If I must have access, they go and get a midline if possible. So even if you will try, don't try blindly. Even with the ultrasound, they still struggle. Even with the ultrasound, before we got this line, I cannot tell you how many times they tried. Even with the ultrasound. So you come without ultrasound, and I tell you that, oh, you have to use ultrasound. You say, oh no, I don't have the ultrasound now. It's another word, but I promise, let me just check. From that, you go to, I'm so certain I can get this one. Let me try. At the end of the day, they've tried like 3-4 times. All times failed, and they'll say, oh, thank you very much for allowing me to try. Thank you. I'm so sorry that I caused you to be in pain. Abba, you guys, put yourself in our shoes. It's not fair at all. It is not fair at all. Somebody has lived their body for how many number of years? For maybe 20, 30 years, 40 years in my case. Over 40 years. And I know this is where they go, this is where they don't go. I have only one hand that you can use. You cannot use my other hand where I have a fistula. You cannot use my leg because my consultant said no. So it is only my right hand that you can use. So you don't want to even go there and go blindly. Abba. I don't know. I can't explain it. Is it ego? What is it? Someone will say, oh, I'm the best person in this whole hospital. I'm the one they call when every other person has tried. But lie. They still won't get it. And you still won't admit. But you rather add to my pain. It's not fair. Not fair at all. Please, by some chance you see this video and you are in that line of work, please rethink about your methods. Believe the person. Believe the person. If they say that they've tried this. Imagine somebody came here, I told them that they've tried in this particular sport. They said, oh really? I said, yes, they've tried. You can still see the person still went inside that same place to try. Of course, they didn't get it. Abba. Guys, this time you say people with sickle cell are rude, they are mean, they talk to you anyhow, they snap. Why would they snap at you? Me, I try to do Mr. Nice Guy and I keep quiet. Or I just keep quiet. But at the same time, what is it? At the end of the day, you end up poking me left, right, and center. At the end, there's nothing. Everybody should change their ways, please. Put yourself in their shoes. Do you want them to continue to suffer? Do you want them in pain? Abba, try to listen to. You tell some people that, oh, this is where they normally bleed me. They will say no, they want to try somewhere else. When they feel, they will not go back to where they normally. Why? I always wonder why people do that. Why? You can't trust that the patient also wants what is best for themselves, and that's why they're advising you so that you can cut straight to the chase and go, you know. Everybody's okay. Take care. Yeah.